Good evening, friends. Today we are going to start a new lesson, and the name of the lesson is The Concert. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಗೀತ ಕಚೇರಿ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. So, this topic is very typical. It has some implications. This topic says something about two great musicians, and those musicians are how great that you can see at the end of the lesson. The concert means, in English, we say a musical performance in public or given in public, typically by several performers or of several compositions. So, the concert means it is a it is a performance by the musicians given in public, okay, and typically how by several performers are there, and it is also having some several compositions. So India has produced many great musicians. Music has great appeal. Every child, as the child listens to lullaby of mother until the end of the day or last day of his life, everyone what I mean to say is that is child to old, childhood to that of old age, everyone enjoys, old man, young man, everyone enjoys music, because music has a certain appeal, music has a certain power. Just example, you see, friends, suppose you are listening to a certain song, either in Kannada or in Marathi or in even one vernacular, especially in mother tongue, and if the song is very very beautiful, about it is a song on friendship or about love affair, about romance, okay, so suppose you have engrossed in that music or in that song, suddenly you forget everything. Suddenly you do not notice that your father is there, mother is there, or the snake is coming towards you, or somebody is calling you. You are so much engrossed in that music, and you have become one with the music. So music has a great power. Music, you can call it as a magic. It is a kind of hypnosis, okay, on you. So music is really, especially the Indian classical music, is very very interesting, because Indian music has come into existence not just to entertain the people, not just to create some sensation among the people by beating drums or by using any musical instruments or tools like that, but the basic concept of Indian music is to bring tranquility or calmness in human mind. And that is why, next to God, if there is no God, it's okay, but music is there. So therefore music can also take you to that state where all our thoughts become zero, all our thoughts become nothing. So all the thinking process, all thought process stops, and there remains only one music. Therefore, even in India, in the most important temples, music has been given a great importance. Even kirtana is there, some songs are there, devotional songs are there. At that time, you see Mirabai was there, Chaitanya was there, Kabir was there, Raidas was there, Surdas was there. That all the great, even Santa, the great Purandara Dasa, Kanakadasa, and that of Tukaram Maharaj and Dhaneshwar, all these people created a kind of beauty, and the beauty is nothing but the beauty of music, because music appeals to you very much, and through the help of music you can directly connect with God. That is one of the bridges, one of the methods, one of the ways to reach the God or to enjoy the state of godliness. So therefore, once again I am telling you that in India, music is not the part of entertainment. It is the part of it is a part of human conscious development. You can see with the help of music a kind of excellency. Therefore, when Lata Mangeshkar is singing, when recently later S.P. Balasubramaniam is singing, or Janaki is singing, or Vani Jairam is singing, or many more great singers are singing. At that time, you can see the voice and your sensations, your feelings, and you just notice what is happening with you, with your body, with your mind, okay, and how you are calm and quiet and very very gentle, and you feel something, very quite different, as if you have come from the different world, isn't it? Therefore, the concert means it is a musical performance, okay, given in public. Great example Lata Mangeshkar also gives, and SP had given. So these great musicians, especially singer and the musicians, what I need to say, you singer sings the song, but the musician is having a certain tool, musical instrument, and he has got certain ragas. Ragas are very important. That the Malkamsa rag is there, Bhairavi rag is there, and then many more ragas are there. You can morning ragas are there, evening ragas are there, noon ragas are there. Those all ragas are invented in India, seeing, studying man at large, studying the condition of the man, situation of the man, how ragas can bring you a kind of solace, a kind of intelligency to your mind, and how you can become calm and quiet and undisturbed. So, especially musicians are like that. And great musicians, you might also know that the best musician you can remember, Bismillah Khan. Bismillah Khan with a Shahnai. That is, Bismillah Khan is a very, very important person who is famous for. Of course, there are many Shahnai players are there, but Bismillah Khan stands first because innovation, because of his dedication. Okay. Therefore, in this case also we can study some of the great musicians. First of all, Santoor. You better, you are having Google, you better write Santoor and write the name Pandit Shiv Kumar. Pandit Shiv Kumar is very very expert in playing Santoor. This is the musical instrument usually used to be played in Kashmir, and he made it very very popular. Second one is flute. Flute means ಬಾಸರಿ, ಅಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೊಳಲನ್ನು ಬಾರಿಸೋದು, ಅದು ಹರಿಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಚೌರಾಸಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಫೇಮಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್. ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಮೆನಿ ಫ್ಲೂಟ್ ಪ್ಲೇಯರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್, ಬಟ್ these are the people who have become very outstanding in playing that in musical tool or musical instrument. Third one is tabla. You also know Ustad Allah Raka, very famous fellow. Then sitar Pandit Ravishankar. Then veena Doraiswamy Iyengar, and guitar Brajbhushan Kabra. So of course there are many many great musicians are there, but these people who I mentioning, these people have made a remarkable achievement in the field of their own instrument what they are using. Okay, example, nobody can match with Pandit Shiv Kumar, especially in Santoor. You cannot compare with Hari Prasad, especially in playing what? Flute, because these are the great the ranges of the Himalayas. Okay, so therefore today we are going to study the topic, the concert, and in this topic we are going to learn very very beautiful interest, and every man wants to become a musician, but it does not happen. At least we do not become musicians. What we can do, we can listen to music. That is also one of the interesting art, to listen to music, to play certain musical instrument. All of we do not have that opportunity, okay, to play and to go to take regular classes on music. That is not possible. But if it is possible, those who are very interested, they can go, they can learn, and these things can happen. Okay, but most of us we can become the passive listener of music. We can enjoy the beauty of the music. Therefore, music is the part and the parcel of human life. It has been said that without music, man's life is a desert. man's life is animal life. Okay, so how music is very very particular. It has been, perhaps you may be knowing that there was one great musician in the court of Akbar, that is called Tansen. Tansen was a great musician, and that music had appealed to Akbar very much, and he used to sing the song that is Deepa Raga. All the lamps started burning without oil. That is called Deepa Raga. Mega Mallara. When he started singing the Mega Mallara, then immediately the clouds started gathering and there started raining. That is Mega Mallara. Whether it had really happened or not, that is, we cannot question it. But the question is that absorption of that raga is more important. So therefore, music has a power, and music can do anything and everything. It has been said that recently, about 30-40 years ago, in America, two plants were planted, small plants, in a certain pot, two pots. So on one side part, irregularly the veena was being played. On the other side of the pot where plant was planted, veena was not played. So two different plants were put in different places, and the veena was played for one pot. What I mean to say you, this is the pot. These are the two pots. Okay, and imagine here is a plant. Okay, here is a plant, and every day veena, that is a musical instrument, was played before this. We call it as A and we call it as B. Every day veena was being played before this plant and not with this plant. So what happened, slowly within 2 or 3 months, the plant started growing more and more and more. There started happening flowers, and the plant usually it used to bend like this. It used to bend like this, just towards that musical instrument. Here nothing. It had taken a lot of time to grow. It means what? It has been said that even plants can also understand the very tuning of music. And the same thing had happened in Japan. When they set a music, beautiful music, there the cows started giving more milk. Every time this experiment had been done several times, and it had been found that cows, when that music was set, and the cows used to become very happy and they used to give more milk. It means what? Animals are also sensitive. Jagdish Chandra Bose said, every plant, everything is very, very sensitive. It is living. We cannot say that plants are no life or even stones don't have. Energy is flowing. Music means energy. Sometimes we listen to music and start dancing like anything. Isn't it? Music has a great appeal for everyone. So therefore, in America, in England, even there is a music therapy is also there. ಅಂದರೆ ಸಂಗೀತದ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ನೀವು ಅನೇಕ ರೋಗಗಳನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತಂತಂದರೆ ನಿವಾರಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಸಫರಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಡಯಾಬಿಟೀಸ್, ಸಪೋಸ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಸಫರಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಕಿಡ್ನಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್, ಸಪೋಸ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಸಫರಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ blood pressure, suppose you are suffering from any kidney disease or stomach disease or something, you are feeling unhappy or disgustful. Okay, at that time certain music, all or not all music, certain music is meant for certain disease, certain raga is meant for certain disease. Okay, when these ragas are being heard every day on certain time, either morning or music therapy is there. ಅಂದರೆ ಸಂಗೀತದ ಮೂಲಕ ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಅದನ್ನು ಥೆರಪಿ ಅಂತಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮೆಥಡಾಲಜಿ, ಹೌ ಟು ಕ್ಯೂರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಹೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್. ಅದನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು, ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ things are happening in this world as far as this music world is concerned. So in India, it had been discovered many thousand years ago, and that is what Indian music style happens, where in the Samaveda. Samaveda is not a reciting, but it is a singing. So there are 4 Vedas: the Rig Veda, then Atharva Veda, then Samaveda, then Yajur Veda. So Samaveda is nothing but full singing. All types of meters you can see. So therefore, singing dancing, music, these are all the different dimensions are helping to man to grow, to reach the excellent state of mind, or to come to that state where thoughts do not disturb you, or thoughts almost have evaporated or disappeared. So this state we can say, that is how music is very important, and music must be, if possibly, if you get the chance, you learn it, and not by force, but if you are very much interested in a certain musical instrument, you can learn it, you can have it, because that world is quite different. That world, it is called in the Gandharva Loka. Okay, it is a certain world where you are one with that all music. Okay, music is called in that world is called Gandharva Loka. When all the musicians are singing, when they are composing some new songs, at that time they are not in this world. Okay, they are totally different. Even in Western countries, Beethoven was one of the great musicians. Mozart was one of the great musicians. Recently, pop style has come. Okay, disco dance has come. I do not call that they are bad, but especially music happened in India on the spiritual level, on the basis of spiritual understanding. So, music is not just singing, music directly touches to your heart. Example, once I can give you that, suppose you are listening to a certain song, and the song is a sad song, okay, and certainly if you are very sensitive, if you are very sensitive, and surely those words, that action will make you to feel, to cry, to shed some 2 or 3 tears, isn't it? Therefore, music has great appeal. Music is power, and just I told without music, human life is dry. Without music, human life is very disturbing. At least if you do not learn any musical instruments, etc., rather we can listen to music very carefully, very interestingly, especially that Indian music. I am not I'm asking you to listen to Western music, because Western music creates a great disturbance to our body, and Indian music creates a great, what you call it takes you up. It creates a force in you. It is a superpower, and therefore, here we are going to study in this lesson, that is the concert. Concert, of course, the lesson is a simple, easy, but more particularly, I am telling through this, that music is power. Music is God. India has given three important things. Suppose I can call it is, I will write here, three M's. Okay, what I can call three M's. What are the three M's? First M is meditation. Second M is music. Third M is medication. So these are the three M's have been discovered by Indian minds. First one is meditation. This is very important. Second one is, after meditation, there is the next place is music. Perhaps these are the two sides of the same coin. Okay, and medication means relates to health. Okay, how to improve our health? Where there is a good health, there is a good mind or sound mind. Sound mind is in sound body. So health is important, music is important, and above all, meditation is important. Therefore, India's contributions to the world, if all contributions are not there, suppose, of course, there are many contributions given by Indians to the world, but these three cannot be forgotten, because all those contributions are the byproducts of meditation. All those contributions of byproduct of music. So India has produced beautiful, great dimensions in the field of meditation, in the field of music, and in the field of medication. Remember, this is meditation and this is the medication. Therefore, Why I am telling all these things? Because music, don't take it so easy. Music is power, and even sometime there are some students, they just put a beautiful song on, certain music on, and they go on studying. This is a certain type of habit, and even it has been discovered that while you are studying, if you put a small beautiful instrumental song, it will help you to study. Okay. And I remember my brother used to study by putting radio on. Okay. And I used to ask him, wow, what radio is singing and you are reading the book, what are you doing? He says, no, no, it supports me. In fact, he stood first to his first in his class. That is different when he was studying in SSLC. So, but this thing can happen. Music is not a disturbance, but there are disturbing things are there. If the music is very imperfect, the music is impure, and the music which has come from the brain, and the music is giving only to a great harassment to our muscles, that will trouble you. But the Indian classical music I am speaking about, Indian classical music will help you to take its help and move above all these distractions of life. This is how, what this is just what I have understood and I am telling you. So tomorrow, friends, I have given just introduction today. Tomorrow we are going to take up this lesson. The name of the lesson is the concert, and this lesson, or the story of this lesson, has happened really. Just the name has been not given, but two great musicians are there, their names are given, but really few more characters are there, their names have been changed. Anyhow, those great two maestros are very important in this lesson. So this lesson has been written by Shanta Rameshwar Rao. Okay. See you, friends. Hope you have enjoyed my today's small class. Again, we will see tomorrow in detail.